This is the Autark Flame.
And I'm Crazy.
And, well, it's the Battle of Konami today. Now we've got Solid Snake of the Metal Gear Solid series and Dracula from Symphony of the Night.
Castlevania.
Or Castlevania in general, so yeah.
That's most notable.
Just thinking the picture here.
Yeah, true. Alright, so let's get into it. Backstory and personality. I gotta say, no question, it's Snake. I mean, just his backstory alone, I mean, the Les Enfants Terribles, without spoiling much of the story, you know, he was a clone, so, like, I'm not gonna go any further into that, but, like, how it develops in the game, it just feels really more deep than Dracula. I mean, Dracula really, all he's done is, like, he's just the same person being reincarnated over and over again, but, you know, well, what is he, a dark, brooding villain? That's just about all that he's got to him.
He's a dark, brooding villain that questions religion.
No.
If you want to go there, but...
Still, like, I think Snake would win, like, even if now we're going into backstory, I mean, Snake's backstory is incredible. I don't know if you want to count Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 as backstory, but just those two alone are pretty incredible. Even stuff before that, like his pre-service record, was pretty amazing, just like all the training he's been through. He's basically the perfect soldier. He's the textbook definition of, like, if you want to make a super soldier, you make Solid Snake.
Yeah. He is one of the manliest characters as well. Like, he's got a really, like, deep personality. He's got a lot of development as the character has progressed through the series, although even then, he still has an incredibly low opinion of himself. Dude, you saved the world many times! Yeah, and, well, he even still develops, and I'm not going to give away the end of Metal Gear Solid 4, but it is the height of character development.
Alright, so I guess we're going with Solid Snake on that one. Alright, moving on to character achievements.
Now, this is a fun one. Snake. Well, like I said, he saved the world many times, and...
Well,
what else
it's not
to
just
say?
how he saved it, he saved it in... It's not just he's been doing the same thing over and over again. Like, sure, in just about every game he's fighting a Metal Gear, but, like, you're fighting a bipedal tank that's shooting lasers and rockets at you on foot. That's an achievement in and of itself. And doing it while beating countless other, like, highly trained assassins and warriors.
Some that defy the law of physics.
Exactly. You know, I think that's a pretty... I think that's something you could put into achievements right there. I'm gonna go with Solid Snake on this one.
But then there's Dracula. Death is literally his bitch. I mean, can you say anything else, like, about Dracula other than his right-hand man is death? Dracula surpasses death.
I gotta say, I really don't have a counter for that one, but it's two different, like, in terms of, like, actual achievements, other than having really impressive henchmen, Dracula's really done nothing,
well,
so I think it would be fair to call this one a tie.
Yeah, especially because he is also immortal, so that is a plus, but he hasn't succeeded in any of his plans, but still, the death thing puts it at, like, at the same level as Snake in and of itself, so let's tie this one.
Alright, so iconic value, Castlevania is a pretty iconic franchise, but I wouldn't say it's iconic because of Dracula, but Metal Gear Solid, Snake is the face of it for a reason, mainly because he's the hero, but even if you don't know Metal Gear Solid, you probably know Snake.
Especially from Brawl, as sort of, like, showing him to people who haven't heard of him all the way from Nintendo, so...
I mean, if Nintendo brought a non-Nintendo character into the game, you've got to be pretty iconic. I mean, only him and Sonic made it in, both those characters are pretty up there.
So, bar none, Snake. And the last one, who would win the fight? Mystics versus, well, weaponry.
You gotta incorporate also that Snake's main weapon isn't the weapons, it's just like, he's a stealth fighter, you know? He'll get you before you even know where you came from. Better yet, he'll avoid you and take you out a different way if possible.
And not to mention, Dracula has been taken out by a whip and a sword. Like, and Snake's probably got even stronger weapons, so Snake wins.
I mean, we gotta encounter the magic that, like, Dracula's got, but, you know, that magic it wasn't very effective against a dude carrying a whip and a sword, and I don't think it's going to be very effective against a guy wearing armor who you probably can't even see.
And so, Snake wins this one, and that brings the score to 3.5 to 0.5, and making this a landslide victory for Snake.
Alright, so I guess that's it for this one. Look forward to seeing you guys in the next one.